If we were looking into their mind in the dream state, this is what we would see. The Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Discs, imagining that life with you. This is the two of you here, guys, wanting to come and tell you that, bring that truth to you. We see that in the Page of Swords as well, but they're stuck here. There is something else going on in their life, guys. And I feel like the closest they're going to get to sending you, to coming to you, is in a message. You are my other half. Oh, Cancer. That's not surprising, guys. We see that twin flame card here. Whether you're on a twin flame journey, this is your soulmate. We have the High Priestess. Your energy is there, Cancer, that divine feminine energy. We also have the Emperor, which is that divine masculine energy. And also, guys, with that Ankh, the divine masculine, but the divine feminine again here, really a forever love. Regardless of what's going on or where you guys are now, it's something that is just in that heart here. Cancer. Oh, Cancer, your readings. Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. And welcome if you're new to the channel. My name is Chris. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Hello, this is your June 2022 no contact and or in separation love reading, love tarot reading, love oracle reading. Here we go. Look, guys, how many are here? The most I will take, and they are wanting to be in your reading here, Cancer. And as always, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages and channeled song messages reading. Welcome. This is a general reading. However, it can feel like I'll tell you about this in a minute here. It can feel like a private reading. Please remember to take what is for you and let the rest go. Also, I do have playlists down below for all signs. Everybody is there for May, and we are still getting into June as we speak. However, readings really are timeless and meant for you when you arrive to them. Either way, if you would like to cross-watch for your person to get a better view of what's going on, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as yourself. Now, Cancer, you could be here most likely for your Sun. Some of you might be here for your Moon, your Venus, or your Rising. Either way, I do recommend Rising and then Sun. I know that's not possible. Look, this is yours. Rising, yeah, Sun at least, of course, but really Rising too. Get into that on another day. Look how your reading is wanting to come down today. Okay, interesting. Also, I was shuffling the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for you to bring into the reading. What you see is not what you get here. There are quite a few decks that will be coming in for some new energy and insight, as well as clarity, if I feel the need to do so. I was shuffling the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, assuming that I'm bringing it in today, and it could still happen, but it could also be that this was meant to come down. This was buried, and there you are. Perfect. Love message already coming through for you from your person. So I really love that. We're going to keep that there. And we're just going to go ahead and continue on here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide our Cancers and anyone here today seeking guidance in regard to their person and the connection they have arrived here for? We welcome you. We welcome your guidance and we thank you. Okay, let's get this going here. We have a couple more to get down. All right, and then we're going to get an overall energy card. All right, so let's see what's going on with overall energy. There we go. We have the Two of Wands today, Cancer. Aries energy. All right. Who's making a choice here? Is that you? Is that your person? Here's the thing. This is the energy of love, these other wands, very fiery, Aries energy. Now, this can be about somebody traveling, deciding to travel somewhere, you or your person. We need to get a better idea, but this is the overall energy. So this is the tone, much of the tone of the reading, although that isn't always the case. What I want to say to you here is it can also be about the journey of love here, somebody deciding here, and here's the other thing on this journey of love, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, that is the first card coming down. Wow, guys, look, the Death card. Beautiful Death card, the Death card, no less. Don't worry, that's also the Rebirth card. Now, this is Scorpio energy. This is a 4. This is coming to a 4, So it's the death of what? Of that instability between you. This is also a rebirth card, but we see what part of what was going on in this connection. I'm surprised this didn't come down in the naughty corner, Cancer. It is the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and it does look like your person was breadcrumbing you and not really giving the same amount that you were giving. That is not surprising at all. And I want to talk some more about this Two of Wands here, but we're just going to wait and continue on here, getting your cards over, and then it will come up. All right, we have the Hermit card. Of course, this is Virgo energy. Also, 9 is a number of completion and a number of attainment and fulfillment. And this is in the partnership placement. So yes, we see here, I feel the death that we're seeing here, guys, is not only acknowledging the end of speaking is really what is going on here, but it's also the end, of no contact. We see that here in the Hermit card. Somebody has been really within, and I do feel that has been your person, guys, and the end of that no contact period and attaining what is going to be coming your way. I do feel it's going to be a message, guys. Look, the High Priestess coming here right below the Hermit card. Wow. So yeah, I think you've both been in this mode, but your person has come out of the Hermit energy is what I feel. Cancer, you might still be in this. Why? Well, I want to tell you, the High Priestess, you come through here, Cancer and energy, the Divine Feminine. Right here, guys. Okay. What is going on? Wow. Okay. Well, look at that. Capricorn energy. We have the Devil card coming down. Now, this is coming to a 6 here. So yeah, somebody is really wanting to make some peace, Cancer. This does not surprise me. Your person here, when the reading began, I started to feel that good old throat chakra coming through. I'm a little bit breathless now too. It feels like somebody it's coming to that Two of Wands energy of they're really wanting to make a move here, and it feels like talking to you. My throat chakra, that's what I wanted to say. Gemini, Virgo coming through. As soon as I started doing your reading, just a minute in or half a minute in, I started to feel that. And look what is here right below the Devil card. It is the Emperor card. There's that fiery energy that I'm feeling is quite strong, as you can see here. Also, this is Aries energy and the Divine Masculine. We also have the Divine Feminine here in the High Priestess. So we know that this is a twin flame and or soulmate connection. If you're not a twin flame, let that go. The Knight of Swords. Okay, guys, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, of course, we know your person is watching you. And we'll get into this in just a moment. It is in the naughty corner. If you're not on a twin flame journey or it's not for you or whatever, let that go. I always acknowledge my twin flames. It's just always going to be how it is. So you can, I'm also not going to get into all the semantics of a twin flame and a soulmate and the differences. However, your twin flame can be a soulmate. You can have many soulmates in your life, not even just romantic, But I want to tell you that energy is here. There's a very strong twin flame soulmate energy here. As you can see, and look, they're right opposite of each other, kind of in between this overall energy of the Two of Wands. As I said, this is about this journey of love. Now, I feel your person has sent you a message recently, and they might be waiting for you to respond. However, here's the catch, and this has been a very strong feeling, Cancer, in your readings. Can also be that this message was a is an energetic message or telepathic message, I would say, or even the poking and the prodding type of message where it's not necessarily something either A, that is on purpose, that they're going to kind of believe that lie, that they're not really trying to reach you, but they're sending something out, removing it, writing it, not sending it, deleting it, but also doing things to get your attention. And that can be if you are in some way able to see what they're doing, where they're going, where they're traveling, things that they're doing in their life. They're trying to kind of get your attention with that and show you, whether it's through a friend, whether it's through social media, or through their accidental messages here. Okay, we see here, look guys, you know what this is in your reading. This is the naughty corner. If you're new to my readings, this is the naughty corner, guys. This is where some of that energy can go of somebody who is maybe breadcrumbing, and we see that here they were. I don't think that's happening now, only because this is a real strong no contact with, in particular, divine masculine, but guys, it can be really divine feminine, divine masculine. There's no gender here in tarot, feminine and masculine energies. But I feel that they're about to reach out if they haven't already or have been doing it kind of covertly, I want to say. Anyway, this is where energy can go from whomever, and it can be a little bit of that acknowledging somebody wants to clear something up. And look, not surprising, we have the Knight of Swords. Somebody is acknowledging something that went on in the past. Well, we have the Page of Swords there, and that is a little bit of like a guilty pleasure of your person keeping an eye on you. Now, are you keeping an eye on your person? Yes, but I think a little bit less than your person. But we see that they are. It's funny too, because they're kind of looking like la la la, just on the swing here, looking off as if you don't notice. So I think some of you have noticed, some of you may not notice. Now this is a hummingbird, and I also want to tell you they're really connected to a bird in general. When it's coming into my reading, is really connected to making a heart lighter and also receiving messages from the divine. And what is that? Well, that is really also very strongly connected, of course, to gut instinct and intuition and feeling like, oh, I need to do this, or synchronicities happening. That's happening for your person here too. There's something going on with them. There is a very strong wake up energy here. And if you're on the twin flame journey, I will tell you ascension for sure. That is also part of birds coming into my reading, is some twin flame ascension here. But in particular, this little hummingbird too, it's also a making a heart lighter, a lightness of heart, I want to tell you, and some healing. So your person is not only connecting and trying to heal because they are missing you, but also wanting to offer that. It could have been, as I said, that they already have. And as I said too, there's this chicken feeling, this not only because they know they hurt you and don't want to lose you in their life, even if it's just being in their life, guys, even if they just know you're there. That's what I want to say to you. They're checking that you're there. There's a lot that they want to say, and they're checking a lot. This Page of Swords is not just, oh, I'm going to take a look and see what's going on with my person. It really goes past that, guys. They really are trying to figure out what they're doing, what you're doing, and are you going to just suddenly not be there anymore somehow? Whether that's they're not energetically in some ways, I have to say, because there are times when it's really quite strong. When you're feeling your person, they're feeling you just as strong here. Now, with that Page of Swords. And as I said, look, and here they are on the Knight of Swords. Now, this is Gemini and Aquarius energy. Your person is wanting to change things in their life. They have been for a really long time here, guys. Now look at that throat chakra. It is flowing here, and another bird with another message coming here with a sword. What is the sword energy? The sword energy is transactional. It's transactional within a relationship, and it's also about clarity, whether that's receiving clarity, offering clarity. The main thing here is communication. Look at this Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. And a lot of this Page of Swords communication, as I said, is what they're receiving through spirit, but also energetically sending it to you, which is very frustrating because some of you are waiting for your message. Although I do think some of you have received it and may even have seen, as I said, messages coming in and coming out here. But they're thinking a lot about it, guys, and really wanting to just hop on that horse. It's very emotional. We see that here, and it's very strong, their feelings for you. Wanting to hop on that horse and say so much, be able to just say everything here, make your heart lighter, but also, I have to say a little bit selfishly, make their heart lighter too, because they're also a little bit tortured here, guys, a lot tortured, wondering what's going on, wondering if you're still there, wondering if they blew it, if you're just not even going to be there anymore, just to even see what's going on, but a complete disconnect. Because I do feel, Cancer, that there are times when you just feel like deleting and blocking and just not even looking anymore. And I do also want to say to you, if you're ever feeling that and you do it, well, there's a reason for that. So honor yourself, trust your intuition, as I always say, and your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. And that's a reminder too here that I did not talk about, which I usually always talk about in my readings, is remember, this is not a prediction. You have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone has free will. Energies and outcomes can change really quickly at the drop of a hat. So don't make any life-changing decisions based on a tarot reading, okay? This is some guidance for you, maybe bringing some clarity, some peace to your heart, whatever that may be, but not a prediction. Okay, so we already know, we know what is going on here. Your person also really wants to make peace with that and have a new start here, guys, and that is why it is right here in the very first placement, that Six of Pentacles here. And what are those pentacles? Well, they're commitments. They represent commitments. This is your no contact love reading. This is the feeling of your person making you, I can't say they made you, that's actually not right. Within the connection, you weren't feeling safe. And if that's one thing a Cancer needs and craves and almost demands, or you go back in your shell, is to feel safe, is to feel like somebody is not going to leave you, abandon you, or that you're going to be loved and receive what you're giving here. So we see that you weren't feeling very safe, guys. There is a lot of mirroring and triggering that was going on when you were talking, especially toward the end. And you were taking the breadcrumbs. Look at that. There reached a time when you were just done with that here. What's interesting too is little ducks. The ducks can represent fidelity here. So I do feel like maybe it wasn't that case. And in particular with this Six of Pentacles card here, that perhaps there was something else in your person's life. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. As we can see here, that Hermit card and the partnership energy, and it's connecting right with that Six of Pentacles. Your person here, very much that 9. That is, again, the number of completion, but we also see here something coming in. And we see you, Cancer, here in that High Priestess energy, feeling like there's stuff you still don't know. You're in this energy, this High Priestess energy, guys, and doing your thing, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition here. This is you, really. You're ruled by the moon, and that's the energy does come through, Cancer, yours, in the High Priestess here. But some of you need this message in particular in the partnership placement. If there's something you feel like you're not doing, or that you're putting off, or you're tied up in your head too, maybe some of you are a little bit tied up in that as well, in that Hermit energy of just really trying to get some clarity for yourself and figure out what the heck you want to do. You listen to yourself here, okay? This is also a really strong message for you, and it's based around this partnership with this person. Getting that clarity, guys. I'm coming out there with that light and seeing things for how they are and doing what you need to do. That is going to be different for everyone. I'm going to leave it at that. Does it take away the fact that we know your person is thinking about you? We know that they're keeping an eye on you, that there's a pretty big message, I feel, that has already come or is coming, or as I said, they've been kind of sending. No, it doesn't change that, but there is a message here for you to trust yourself and take care of yourself, and yeah, figure out what journey you're going on, guys, and continue to live your life here. Okay, yeah, that's the spiritual, enlightenment. And I want to say to you too, that also does come through with the Page of Swords for you in particular, Cancer. Now, we know your person is here. It's just Cancer, it's a given, but you're also here. These are also messages from Spirit for you, wanting to make your heart lighter and get you out of that shell that you might be in, and preparing you for the change that has already really come for most of you, or is coming, that you're just kind of resisting here. So that's super important. Look, I see the love here. I also see the distance and the headbutting here. I see you both kind of having days where you just go a little bit, bonkers is the wrong word, but days where you just feel it more than others. That's what I want to say to you. I feel that, I see that, I know that, but there's also a really strong message for you too, guys, to continue on your spiritual journey, and yeah, for you to figure out what it is you want to do or need to do in particular areas of your life. I want to say something to you too. This is also coming out, so I want to take it. We're going to put it here. We'll see what's going on. If you're on a twin flame journey, I highly recommend you watch the recent twin flame reading that I put out, because it's really for you. If you're on a twin flame journey or a soulmate journey, I really do recommend you watch that. Now, the playlists are all below in the description. Of course, you're connected to the twin flame playlist here. There are pick a cards, of course, zodiac readings, and this particular reading, twin flame reading, that I think is for some of you. Okay, I'm going to stop there, but it's really strong that I feel that it's yours. And what is coming down here? Interesting. It's the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so guys, yeah, I feel like you've really been in your head over this. I do feel like you're coming in and out, Cancer, but this Nine of Wands, look, it's that completion number again. This is also you here in your head, guys, thinking a lot about it, coming out with your light. I don't think it's all the time, but I do think that you come out and it's something that it kind of hits you, is what I want to say. And this 9, again, it is a number of completion, but it's also attainment and fulfillment here. And it's coming right below the Two of Wands. What do I think that is? I think it's spiritual illumination for you, quite literally. Some ascending and some getting your groove on. And I do feel that it is a message here. Let's get a little bit of clarifying, guys. What deck do I want to use? Let's use the Luna Soul. All right, what do we want to clarify? Well, this is the overall energy card. I kind of want to look at what is really fascinatingly become your person's energy over here. Not for everyone. It can be reverse, guys, but for this particular reading, by the way, that Devil card, as we talked about, is Capricorn energy here. Your person really wants to heal. That is coming through really strong with whatever has gone on. And we see some of that as breadcrumbing, some of that as some ego here. And we see that here also in the Page of Swords, in particular with the hummingbird being a lot about healing here. Coming right below the Emperor, also telling us apart also what they're wanting to say to you are apologies, guys. Apologies also for not sharing how they felt when they really wanted to. I feel coming through here right now for someone in particular, there was a message or something where you just said a lot of things and they never responded, and they hid it and left you feeling that maybe you were imagining it, or you took everything the total opposite way of what they were feeling, which is natural, but it's because they didn't respond. That's coming through there. Okay, let's get a little clarification, or a little bit, I want to say, energy here in this particular area. It's not going to be necessarily for one particular card. It can be, but I feel like I just want to get some clarification here because I do see your person here. Well, we see it, and it can be fast on that Knight of Swords. But I also see with that sword energy, now, yes, it's transactional and it's getting clarity, but there is a little bit of conflicting energy around it. So I want to know more, really the overall energy kind of in this section here. All right, interesting. Look, we got the Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah, so this is Libra energy. This is your person wanting to come with the truth. Oh yes, look at that. Now we know that your person has been in the Hermit energy. I also feel for a long time, in particular over not even just the winter, they were in the Hangman energy, really thinking a lot about their life and choices they made before they even met you, Cancer, that are really hard to change now. And that card does come through really strong by the book of Wisdom of the Oracle. We should see if it wants to come down in your reading. What is that? No. I want to look at it because that was really strong in that twin flame reading, but it just feels strong here because I feel like they have other commitments, guys. But this Queen of Swords, that owl, of course. First of all, a lot of nocturnal energy between you. We see that already. We know that already. But your person here really having gone into the Hermit card, some of them still there. I feel like out, you might still be there, but definitely out of the Hangman energy, wanting to communicate and wising up is kind of what you think when you see an owl. And it really is the case here, guys. And look, surrounded by clouds, a lot of what happens when the clouds are moving, you can see it's the clarity there, and your person holding that sword, knowing what they need to say to you. We felt that from the very get-go of your reading, and that is really the perfect validation here, because that is exactly what I feel here. Is there a element of being chicken? Yeah, there is. There's also somebody here that I feel is very busy. And it's very strong for me. It's just strong for me that it's Capricorn energy. It's not for everybody, for sure. There's a lot of different energy here. And by the way, that's what I want to say to you. It's not about the zodiac signs. It's the energy behind it. It can be your person, what's in your chart, your person's chart, very much. But it's also the elements, what's behind that, and what are Capricorns known for? Well, they work really hard. A lot of you guys do, don't get me wrong. But in particular with the Pentacles, and are really loyal to that. Can be really loyal to family or people they consider family, but in particular their careers. And it does feel like that feels heavy here for some of you, that is kind of how they have been coping. And yeah, that's a lot of what's been going on too. So you being in them being in that Hermit energy or the Hangman energy, you might not even have known that because they were just working away. But I'll tell you, they've been poking out and really keeping an eye on you, Cancer, because you, regardless of what sign your person is, and there's a lot going on here, so don't worry, keeping an eye on you and making sure that you're not leaving. And look, they're really wanting to give you that clarity here. They've had it. They're wanting to come see it. That is very clear. And what is the clarity about? Well, there's the Devil card. What went on in this partnership? We see the breadcrumbing. We see that they were hiding their feelings, and they still are. They're coming in kind of sideways and even sending their messages. And I have to say, even like the taking them back or just sending them energetically, it's not enough. That's what I want to say. Okay. What do we have going on here? The Nine of Wands has been echoed. Where did it go? Yeah, there it is. Look at that. That's interesting. All right, the Nine is Sagittarius energy. And yeah, your person has been... This is both of you, though. That's what's interesting. And this is what we also see in the Emperor energy. This is that kind of that headbutting, guys. This is that ego. That interesting. So seeing that ego sublimation card in the Shaman's Oracle of egos crashing. They're not completely, but it's starting here. That's both of you, and that's kind of the battle to not outwardly just connect and say, hey, it's me, because that just, yeah, I don't feel it in that way. Now look, this is here and this is here. So we're going to look at them. We have the 10 of Discs. All right, so this is the 10 of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy, and yeah, this is what I thought here. There was no particular clarification going on, but this is somebody who's been working really hard. It's also them dreaming about you guys. Yeah, you. How else can I say it here? And this is a lot about the past and decisions that were even before you came that really altered that direction for a lot of you. They're thinking a lot about it, and they're also really working a lot here. Interesting that it's Virgo energy. It is Virgo energy, but that energy of just working a lot also is coming through. The Knight of Cups also peeking out here, and this doesn't surprise me. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups. This is the Prince, Princess, Charming card. Now, I don't think that somebody is coming in with a marriage proposal, but I do feel this wanting to talk, and I do feel it as a message here. It's super emotional, and look at the nocturnal energy again. Really strong nocturnal energy. So when your person is kind of on their own, I want to say here, there's a lot of fantasizing going on. That's what I want to say. This definitely, the Knight of Swords, threw a message here, and I feel for some of you, as I said, it may have already come. Guys, I have to say, this feels more like your person's fantasies here of being able to come in and make a really, really big emotional gesture here. This is the Knight of Cups. It's very, very emotional. And as I said, it's that nocturnal energy, and look at that. Whew, gosh, you guys, it is an asteroid, a shooting star, but it's that fiery energy that I've been feeling here. And it really, Cancer. I was looking and talking and realized the camera had run out. Sorry, guys. I try to watch it. I always lose track of time here, but that's what I wanted to say. It's your person's fantasies here, guys, and it really bolts into their life, in particular at night, when they're in their things are quieted down for them in their head. And I want to show you something. This fell off the deck here, and it is the Ten of Wands, and that's partly why it's happening. I feel like a lot of times at night, Sagittarius energy, by the way, is because your person has a lot of stuff going on. And I really have been feeling that throughout this whole reading. As I said, working a lot, and yeah, just other things going on, other people involved, okay, in their life is what I want to say to you. This is a really big, this is a lot of fantasizing and dreaming. Oh, Cancer. Cancer. Okay, guys, what I want to do now is I just want to see if, what is it that I was wanting to see here? Gosh, you guys, you're probably saying, oh, this particular card, and I'm not remembering now. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and see what wants to come down, guys, because I felt drawn to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for you, and I'm still feeling drawn to it. So let's see what is wanting to come into your reading. There's two that have come down here. I'm going to show you this first one. It is between worlds. Cancer. This is exactly what I was feeling. Not the card that I was expecting to see. I still kind of want to see if By the Book is there, because it feels like they're really tied to family now, whether that's family of origin, family, there's, yeah. And we see it here too, in the between worlds. And here's what's interesting as well. And on one side of it, there is the celebratory side, and it's really, really strong in heart chakra here, and somebody wanting to communicate. That is your person's fantasy here, guys. That is what is going on when your person is thinking about you. Cancer. Now, here's the thing. This is not an indication of maybe something not going so great in their other life. It can be, but that's not what I'm feeling. What's coming through stronger here, where did it go? Here it is the Queen of Swords and that clouded energy, because your person really, really wants to say so much to you. They have so much to say to you. They've gotten a lot of clarity. They've been in the Hangman for a long time. Some still in the Hermit energy or having come out of it, but there are things keeping them. And this is the other card that came down that I want to show you. Look, this is the Imagine card. It is a 20. It is coming to a 2. It is about the two of you. This is your person imagining life with you, Cancer. And look, Look what they're doing when they're imagining it here. It's a lot of fantasizing going on here. It's the moon. Lassoing that moon, which we know you're in here in that high priestess energy here. But look at this. Cancer, you're reading. Your person is really between two worlds. Okay, this is very emotional, but I feel your person here is imagining a lot of what they want to say to you here. We see that in the clouds, wanting to come with that clarity. We see it here with the clouds too, wishing they could lasso you here. And what? I know that sounds really strange, Cancer. With that Knight of Cups, guys, there is a feeling of, of not maybe marriage proposals, where did the Ten of Pentacles go? Because that is the feeling here that I have. Excuse me, I have to get this because that is the feeling that's really strong here. Is your person, as we talked about, really thinking a lot about things that happen in their life even long before you, choices that they made that are now affecting where they are. Here, fantasizing about that can be a proposal too, wishing that they could here, look, and having that happily ever after with you, thinking a lot about it with the Two of Wands here, with that journey of love. Look at that dream. If we were looking into their mind in the dream state, this is what we would see. The Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Discs, imagining that life with you. This is the two of you here, guys, wanting to come and tell you that, bring that truth to you. We see that in the Page of Swords as well. But they're stuck here. There is something else going on in their life, guys. And I feel like the closest they're going to get to coming to you is in a message. And again, some of you have already received it and they're waiting for you. Some of you, maybe not, but I tell you, they have been accidentally sending them or rewriting them and not sending them here. Maybe even talking to particular people, but definitely keeping an eye here and really wanting to. You see that here. You see that here, guys. Okay, wow. All right, this is going to get moved now back here. Cancer, your readings are always very goosebumpy. This is really no different. Okay, so we're going to put this here with, well, the Nine of Cups is over there, but this is here now. Okay, guys, I'm going to move your heart chakra wisdom cards because I want to get one now. And then we're going to get into love messages. By the way, this is Jade. As you can see, Capricorn is really strong coming through. Also the heart chakra and also communication. So communicating what matters of the heart here. It's all over your table, Cancer. Let's get a heart chakra card or two, whatever wants to come down. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide our Cancers? Balance, Cancer, wow, yeah. Well, first of all, look, we see that here in the Six of Pentacles. This was not a balanced connection. We already know that, but this is also particularly for you. Really, I highly recommend if you're on a twin flame journey to watch that last twin flame reading because it's for you. It's 100% for you. But Cancer, regardless of what journey you're on, this is also for you. This is a rebalancing here of your life in particular, and I'm feeling that quite strong as we see the Hermit card and the High Priestess card. Wow. Okay, these both came down, by the way, in this very big deck in that twin flame reading. So it's going to be a particular message for those of you that feel drawn to watch it. But yeah, recovery mode here, guys. I see that. And it doesn't mean you don't love your person, but Cancer, some of you might be in your shell just a little too long or coming out not long enough. That's what I want to say to you. But some of you also are here. And if that's the case, you're already in that recovery mode because we also see the Capricorn, we see the Devil card there, then you're on the right track. And we also can see that with this beautiful High Priestess card here, which you're in this energy, Cancer. So that is also a message for those of you that are there. And this is the last one, and I love this. Oh gosh, okay, yeah, and having faith, guys. Look what is being held on to here. First of all, this for me is really about love. As you see, it's a guided connection. We also see the dove coming in. We see somebody holding a cup, somebody else holding the world card. This connection is a very deep connection. We also know the high priestess can represent divine feminine energy as well as the emperor, the divine masculine energy. There is a very strong spiritual connection to your person here. Having faith, if that's what you want, that someday you're going to come together again. However, okay, we see that here. We also know that with the journey of love, guys, with the Two of Wands. And look, excuse me, I also want to show you that here. However, there is a strong sense of you also needing to take care of yourself. And look what is coming through here in the recovery card, as well as the overall energy, the Two of Wands. And it's kind of like time to make a choice, time to make a choice. And it's a choice of love. Look, holding on to a wand here. There is a lock on it. The key is down here as well, but look, here's another key. So I do want to say to you, I can't tell you that your person is coming here to ask you for marriage. Yeah, it can be for some of you, but it just feels like it's more of something your person is thinking a lot about. So are you. There are other people in this connection, guys. I'm just going to tell you that here, but I feel like that the keys here are really are about you and your ascension, your spiritual ascension here, Cancer. It's really super strong and really unlocking whatever it is you feel like you can't, whether that is to move on. If you're feeling like, I don't want that, I want to move on, or I just want to separate it so that I can continue my life and date someone else, or whatever it is. See the love around you, because we see that here. Also with the High Priestess card, which carries a lot of mystery, carries some secrets. Those are within yourself, Cancer. And you have the keys here while you're in this recovery mode, which is telling me you have what it takes to, swim to the, if you're in that shell and you're getting tossed around and you feel like you're coming out, listen to that throat chakra. You're coming out on another land and it's stressing you out with all the change, that you're going to be okay there. Things are going to change. That if you are coming out of your shell while you're out there in the divine, in the waves and being tossed around, that you're going to be okay. It's a really strong message here, guys. You have the key to your happiness. You hold that key, not me, not your person, not a tarot reading. You, Cancer. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition and your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. So what is it that you want to do, guys? What is it that you need to do here to heal, to be in this recovery mode? With your heart or your life, whatever that is for you. We do see the Devil card. You have it. You have what you need. You just need to tap into it. Okay, Cancer, we're going to look at channeled love messages first. Interesting. Really strong connection to somebody born in December coming through here. Channeled love messages, direct messages to you from your person. If you feel like you're sending them, go with that, Cancer. Our souls are forever connected. Now this should say our, not ours, but you can see that here. Yeah, I actually want to put it here in between the Emperor and the High Priestess. I know, but that is really the case here. Your connection is very spiritual. Your connection is one of those connections that regardless of, is there a light over here? No. Regardless of what is going on in your life or whatever time is passing or the directions that you're taking, there's always going to be a really deep love there. And I do feel some of you saying, yeah, and I want to disconnect now. I just want to go about my life in another way. And that's okay too. And that's important, guys. I loved you once. I love you still. I always have. I always will. I'm getting it together so you can be mine. That is a real big dream I see here, guys. I do see that here. I don't feel for everyone that is happening now, but boy, your person does dream a lot about that. They're not letting you go, Cancer. They're not letting you go. We've known that. We see you tethered here with the Devil card. We see them dreaming about that really everything here in the Ten of Pentacles. We see them dreaming of coming quite literally and putting you on that fish, not the horse and the Knight of Swords. Excuse me, the Knight of Cups. But yeah, the Knight of Swords too, I do have to say here. My heart has never stopped beating for you. Yeah. My love is for you, nobody else. Oh, look at that. How interesting. And it's going to be here, right, with the Between Worlds card. Yeah, they're thinking a lot about you, Cancer. I know the separation is really, really hard. It's really difficult, and some of you are just wanting to, yeah, just move on. And what I mean by that is, yeah, see around your life, find new love. I feel that for a lot of you, actually. It's not for everyone, but I feel it. You trust yourself, your intuition, your gut instincts, guys. Important. I can't tell you how much I miss our long conversations. Yeah, this is very strong. I think a lot about that there. I wouldn't be surprised, though, I have to say, for some of you, if your person just kind of showed up. I was stupid to let you go. Yeah, there's right by that imagining. And that's you in that moon energy. There's so much left unsaid. Yeah, that's also very strong. But this was actually sticking off. I listened to our song on repeat. Really interesting, because this is what I was about to talk about, is the guitar, which I just have not put down at all recently. I did come into the last Twin Flame reading I did, and I do feel that there's a really strong connection to music with you and your person, Cancer. It can be you or your person are musicians, but it goes beyond that. It's a really strong connection, and we also know that for a long time, and it can even be for some of you, your person might want to do it through sending a song or even singing or playing a song, but wanting to make peace. When instruments come into my readings, it really is that somebody wants to heal. Somebody wants to offer healing and some peace. And here it's a lot about what was not said. What was done, but what was not said. Not so much what was said, or and also what wasn't done. It's really a lot about just how they left the connection and how they were breadcrumbing you throughout it, especially toward the end, and them wanting to say a lot to you. There's still a little ego with them. We see that in the Emperor card. So they're a little bit chicken, but they're also, their heart is more open than it was too. Okay, we're going to get one more. My heart still beats for you, as we talk about their open heart. Yeah. Gosh, you guys. Okay. I hate covering up your cards. Excuse me. It just happens in my readings. So today for song messages, we're looking at the Tarot Closet Custom Something to Say song messages. Now, these are channeled song messages to you from your person, Cancer, and cross-watchers. But if you ever feel like you're sending a song, please go with that. Then that is how it is meant to be for you. Now, I want to tell you, sentiment is really an obvious thing that will come through in a song. Your person sending an I love you or an I miss you. Possibly that's you too. And of course, your song with your person can come down, or a song of relevance to you. But what really is going to be probably one of the more important things for you are the little signs and the little messages that I can't decipher myself, that are going to come through and be between the two of you. And that can be coming through in a name or a location, a song title, even an artist. So watch out for those messages. And again, if you feel you're sending the song, then please go with that. Look, these are both here. This is over here by Imagine. You make me feel so divine. Your soul and mind are entwined. Before I was blind, I belonged to you, Lenny Kravitz. Oh gosh, you guys. Yeah, look at that. That's that Page of Swords energy too, is where it landed here. Also by the Imagine card. And this as well. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, Johnny Cash. Gosh, you guys. Yeah, that's the real strong nocturnal energy that I see here. There's a lot of fantasizing going on. There is this day person of yours, and then there's the night person. There is a dreamy state, what I really want person, and then there's this is what I have to do person. That is what I see here and feel here, and it's really intense. I am still enchanted by the light you brought me. I listen through your ears, through your eyes I can see. Stuck in a moment you can't get out of, you two. Wow, guys. Whew, yeah, it's a lot about kind of a, I want to say, not a dream state, but a lot of what you brought them, a different way of living life and seeing life. Some of the lessons, some of the things, the beautiful things that you taught them, and they're thinking a lot about them and realizing that and recognizing it. Some of you are feeling like a little bit, what's the word I want to say, of like you did so much and then you go into that and into that card there, that breadcrumbing, and realize that they weren't giving the same. They recognized it, is what I want to say. They're recognizing it here. And that's part of what wants to come through in a message. And that fantasizing on that swing, that hummingbird, and that Page of Swords. I'll wake you from slumber. You fall so hard. Twin, we're in flames. We've gone too far. Flame Twin Nora Jones. It's a real particular message for the twin flames here, and I am going to put it in between the High Priestess, which is some divine feminine energy, and you're here in this energy, Cancer, as well as this divine masculine energy in the Emperor. And by the way, the Emperor has that Ankh, and which also holds divine feminine and divine masculine and divine divine feminine energy. Wow, I'm getting tongue-tied because this throat chakra here, your person really wants to talk to you. I'm just going to say that to you. It's really, really strong here. Yes, they've been hiding their feelings for a really long time, but they come out when they're more vulnerable, and that usually is when they've put a lot of their 10 of Wands down and are able to think a little bit more clear. And also when it gets real quiet and they can't just keep their mind occupied. That's what I want to say. When they go into that hermit energy, really, guys, that's when they start to see things and get downloads and get messages and start realizing things. And then they kind of wake up and go back into their life, and it's much easier to avoid. And I'm beep coward. But then again, so are you. And the lion's roar has me evading and hollering for you. And I never really know what to do. The lion's roar first aid kit. Gosh, you guys. Leo energy obviously coming through. But also your person, it's exactly what I'm saying. That they're really wanting to. They're fantasizing about it. They think about it, what they're going to say. They even write it. They maybe delete it. They don't send it. Maybe they have sent it here. There's a big element of being a little bit of a big element of being a chicken. Excuse me here. A really big element of being a chicken here. Yeah. And your person, I feel that energy too of just sometimes getting into that roaring energy where it's frustrating, that they feel that they can't get and do what they want in relation to this connection. And also that first aid kit, this particular artist, it's not lost on me or on you, I don't think here, the healing that your person wants to offer, not just out of selfish reasons of wanting to be with you. I feel like not everybody can, but wanting to talk to you desperately, because there is a feeling of they're wanting to lighten their heart too, but also yours. There's a little bit of selfish energy. We feel that here, but it's also an energy of healing for you. That's too many cards there. Let's go and see the stars, the Milky Way, or even Mars, where it could just be ours. Fly away, Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, that is that really strong Knight of Cups here. Okay, I'm just knocking everything over. That is that really strong nocturnal Knight of Cups dreaming, guys. Look at all those stars. And that is, as I said, it's like, well, that's the shooting star, but it's also almost like an asteroid, but it feels to me more like a shooting star. Look, that is that dream here, guys. If I were to say to you what's going on in your person's mind, it's this. It really is this. It's also this Knight of Swords. I gotta say, it's also this Knight of Swords here. Really just transactional fast offering of that clarity. Look at that here, and that throat chakra wanting to talk. And this is the dream. Look, it's very, very emotional, and it really does come through stronger at night for them, because that's when things are quieter in their life here. Okay, and I've just completely messed up your reading, which I was doing so well at keeping it together. But that's how it goes. I'm going to leave it alone. And I'm also going to just really quickly here get another channeled song message from this deck, maybe just a couple, and then we're going to move on to the little tarot closet channeled love messages, which you always get in your readings. And 2 came down here. I was born to love you with every single beat of my heart. Yes, I was born to take care of you. Queen, I was born to love you. Oh, Cancer. And as that is coming through, I'm being guided to pick up the opal light. Cancer, you're in this energy. Also Libra. But your person really wanting to lighten these emotional burdens, guys. This is a lot about a really deep spiritual, physical communication. And I know that with the spiritual as well, that your person is, when you're feeling your person energetically, or you're maybe even at night and you're crying a little for them, or just thinking about them more than usual, it's because they're doing the same here. And that is what's happening here. And they're really wanting to contact you in a letter, but also I feel like have been with telepathic messages and energetically. Some of you already know this and are receiving it. Some of you, maybe you're not so sure. But I want to tell you, it's something you can practice, Cancer, if you don't. Telepathy, everybody can do it, and it really is like a muscle. Some people are a little better at sending or receiving, maybe even both, but it is something you can practice. It's real, and it's also very healing for you if you cannot talk to your person. To also, of course, physically write letters to help unblock that heart chakra for you. Because I feel the blocked heart chakra here, guys, for you. It's interesting I do this because you're kind of here today. And also partly why I was so guided and why I don't put this down so often, I don't know. But I was guided today to put down this jade, also very connected to the heart chakra, guys. Here, yeah, is because I just do really feel also that there's a lot of that we saw here, that healing here in that recovery mode for you and unblocking that heart chakra. So if you feel like you can't reach them, or you've sent enough telepathic messages or whatever, you can also write messages and keep them and not send them. That's going to really help you to unblock your heart chakra. Really, it is. I know it's such a it's such an archaic thing to say, write a letter and don't send it, but it's true. These are the last 2 song messages. Then we're going to get into, and this just fell off, your little tarot closet love messages, okay? And then we're going to get some totems at the end here today. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word. Elton John, sorry seems to be the hardest word. Yeah, this is definitely coming from your person because, as I said, they have these moments. It's what they feel deep down, but there is some ego, and there's also this life that's very different here going on with them. So what they're imagining and what they're doing are 2 different things right now. I was born to love you with every single beat of my heart. Yes, I was born to take care of you, Queen. I was born to love you. I had already read this, but it wanted to be read again. Interesting, isn't that? Okay, what is going on here? So many songs remind me of you. Yeah, this is not surprising either because I feel that here. I really felt that, Cancer. I listened to our song on repeat. So many songs remind me of you. And for those of you that feel that's you sending it, then that's you sending it. Things can be vice versa. This is all about what is resonating for you. I'm going to put this here next to the twin flame. Here is in between the 2 of them. Where do I want to put that? Guess I'm going to put it there with that 10 of Pentacles. Okay, guys, let's get the last love messages deck, Cancer. Then we're going to get some totems for you today. Some numbers and letters may come through. They're also in the totem bowl. It's a flyer. I don't feel good enough for you. There's a lot of that guilt. Well, that emotion is, I always say throwaway emotion, but really guilt, shame, those emotions don't don't do any good for anybody. My world is dark without you. Yeah, that is why there is a light in the way there. Look, there you are. They think a lot about you. All right. There's 3 here. This stuck to my heart, this flipped over, and this was down. That's the most I'll take. My heart is yours. I miss you. And you were so good to me. Yeah, that is also here. We talked about that, 6 of Pentacles, and you get frustrated and think of everything you did here. Your person knows that you did. So, and also, you know, when we give that way, we have our reasons and we have to let that go. And carrying it around and or any like, I did this and I did that won't serve you. Let that go if you can. Work on that, guys. Here, you've got the key to it. You've got a lot of keys here for that. You are the High Priestess, Cancer. Not Cancer. You're the High Priestess, Cancer. That's you. That's your energy, and that's you today. I was scared. Yeah, we know. We know. You are the love of my life. Hello. Didn't watch the camera again. What's new? I am waiting for the right time. I wanted to say, can you feel my love? I don't know if it got cut off there, but that energetic connection between you, it's here. We know it already, but it's really strong at the moment. I really want to see you. Yeah, we see that here. It's a real daydreamy thing going on. I am hiding my true feelings. We know that here. And this divine masculine energy, the Emperor card, we know that. Wow, these are both landing in my hand. I still want you. I have so many regrets. Yeah, they do. A lot here, guys. A lot. And even some, weirdly, I know, that have nothing to do with you per se in their life. That is now affecting where they feel that they are. My world changed when I met you. Yeah, big time. Wow, it was me, not you. That was a real, I don't know. There was a lot of power behind that. Whew, Cancer. Okay, we're going to give him a last chance. You are my other half. Oh, Cancer. That's not surprising, guys. We see that twin flame card here. Whether you're on a twin flame journey, this is your soulmate. We have the High Priestess. Your energy is there, Cancer, that divine feminine energy. We also have the Emperor, which is that divine masculine energy. And also, guys, with that Ankh, the divine masculine, but the divine feminine again here, really a forever love. Regardless of what's going on or where you guys are now, it's something that is just in that heart here. Cancer. Oh, Cancer, your readings. Gosh, you guys. Okay, so we're going to get some totems. What I want to do today is get Wisdom of the Oracle, because I'm still wondering if that by the book wants to come down. We're not going to look at it until the end, okay? So it'll be like a table here. We're going to get some totems today, okay? And I want to keep that there. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on here. Whew. Wow. All right. Look at that arrow, guys. Like a sword, but also a Cupid's arrow here. Kind of feel like it's that Knight of Swords, though, that clarity and that love at the same time, what they want to say to you. Okay. Interesting. Look, I love this. It's a ladybug. We know that is about good luck. I'm going to put that here down. Sorry, it's kind of loud, I see. Look, there's that key again. That's for you, Cancer. That's for you. That's really for you. Wow. As I said, we see it here in that Two of Wands about this journey of love, but which is also kind of, yeah, you're in your head there in that Hermit energy. Not a bad place to be, but some things some healing going on. We saw that recovery mode also with the key. So that is particularly for you, for your journey. Oh, wow. Okay. Look what's interesting. An airplane came down. As I said, I did feel that. We see that with the Two of Wands. It can literally be travel. So you can be traveling, or your person. That's just a given here with the plane. And we also see it with the Two of Wands. But I also feel like this is about your journey of love, guys. And that's not surprising because look, oh, there's a number already wanting to come down. There's a lot going on here. So I'm trying, you're not going to believe what I have here. Things are changing. We know that. It's the end of a cycle for sure for you. Look, Spirit is sending down strength for you. This is always for me. This and a dragon. It can mean a lot of things, guys, but in my readings, it's Spirit sending strength to you. That's in relation to that recovery mode there. I can't wait to get to your... I want to show you this, but I also kind of want to wait. Well, okay, this M wanted to come down already. So I'm going to get that down. Also this, what is that? An O and a K. Okay. Luck and Elephant. Now this is what's really fascinating. I'd be interested to see if by the book is there. It might not be, but your person is really family oriented. That's what I want to tell you, whether it's family of their own or family of origin. And I thought we might see the by the book because I feel that strongly. Just a lot of work going on and also a lot centered around family. So I do feel that's why that is there. Now, that can mean a whole lot of things here. Guys, the upturned trunk, good luck here. Fertility, what just fell? Okay, can I reach that? Okay, I did. So it's an S. Okay. Yeah, it can mean a whole lot of things, guys. Going through obstacles. But one of the things about elephants that's coming through strong with this totem today is the family-oriented. That's also for you, and it could have something to do here with what we're seeing with the recovery mode and whatnot. But I really feel like this is also about your person because I kept really seeing the by the book card. That's where they're at. Okay, this is not surprising. Look, it's your connection to music. That's really strong here, guys. I'm putting it over here, but also symbolically, when that is coming down, it is about somebody wanting to heal and make peace, and they're really wanting to talk to you, Cancer. They have been, so that doesn't surprise me really at all. Here's some more letters, a C. Okay, what else is going down here? Going on here, another C. Okay, so I'll show you these last two totems in a moment. Let me get this last letters down, a Y and an L. Let's see if you have any angel messages with the numbers. We're going to start with the lowest first, and you do. You have 2 zeros. That really is being at one with the Creator, guys. For you, what is that? God, your goddess, the universe. Spirit, I love that for you, connecting. It's really strong here for you, Cancer, with the High Priestess card today. Really very strong. And also, is this? No, I guess not. Okay, so there's a 1 here. By the way, numbers can always be anniversaries and birth dates, even the ones that are angel messages. Okay, let's see here. There's a 7 and an 8, and then this is the last angel message. Then I will show you the last totems here. There is a 6, and a 6, Cancer. It's not what you think. You know what that is? It's about balance. And we saw that. Where did it go? Here it is. We saw that. No, that's the recovery card. Why did I grab the recovery card? Where is the balance card? Faith. I know it's here somewhere. I know it was here. Okay, it's gotten a little buried, guys. Sorry about that. Here we go. Here it is. Yeah. Those are the 3 6s here, guys. That is for you. So it can't even be you, Cancer, that it's something kind of like really balancing out something in your life here. And it can be maybe you're doing a little too much of something that you need to back away from, but it can and that can include also work or something within your family. But I also feel like this is just that balance between Cancer going inward and staying there for too long too, that overthinking. But that's coming through. That's specific for you. Okay, and I want to show you these last two. Look, guys, this never happens. Not only did you get the two swans, twin flame, soulmate energy, you got them twice. This is a real, very strong message, a really strong message here. Also telling me that your person is acknowledging this very deep spiritual connection. They may not, if you're on a twin flame journey, they may not know that. It's not for everybody, but also a lot of people recognize soulmate here, or just recognize the being drawn to someone and how deep the connection is. And that's coming through for both of you here. So I love this for you. I hope you can see it okay. Okay, so I'm going to set this down. Beautiful reading, Cancer, as always. And let's look at what came down here. All right, it did. I'm extremely goosebumpy, Cancer. Your person loves you. Your person thinks a lot about you guys. But your person is, we see that here in that 11. My goodness, but they're sending this message to you too. And they are living by the book right now. Cancer, I saw this throughout your whole reading. I thought the elephant was the Spirit's way of sending it, but it did come. And really, if this reading is resonating for you, I really recommend you watch the latest Twin Flame. And if you are not sure what that is, depending when you watch this, the title is Your Person Really Wants to Talk to You. And it was released May 2022. So end of May 2022. So I know some of you might not be watching this in real time, but really it's your reading. It's your reading. So, oh, Cancer, you go do your stuff, okay? You go do your stuff and go find love too. If that's what you're wanting to do, not waiting around, okay? I love you very much, and I'm here for you. You take very good care of yourselves, and don't forget, trust yourself. You are the High Priestess. Your energy is here, guys. Your energy is here. You trust yourself, you trust your intuition, and your gut instincts, Cancer. Those are your guardian angels.